everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Nima from Yours Only Nima YouTube channel. For today, this video is all about how actually you can learn data science, and including this topic, I'll be answering a few roadmaps that you can focus on in terms of developing certain specific skills. So let's get started. For data science involves lot of skills. To be specific, data science is not just one particular job. If you have seen my earlier video, I have already mentioned that data science is a collection of skills, and each of these skills grouped under a subset can in itself be a specific job. So first and foremost roadmap that I would like to talk about is providing data analysis report. Roadmap is that you need to have a data in the sense, if there is no data, then there is no point in actually diving into starting a roadmap or starting learning the skills, right? So the first and foremost is getting the data, and you can get the data through various formats or various methods, and some of which are the publicly available data sets worldwide known as the Kaggle data sets. However, Kaggle data sets are very clean and honest, and there's not much you can do with the data in terms of cleaning and processing. So as a starter, you can start with Kaggle data sets. However, there are other various ways to get the data, and one of the most talked about method is scraping data via using APIs. Some of the APIs include Twitter API, you have YouTube API, and more of other APIs that several apps allow us to scrape their data, and all of which should be legally done. In this roadmap, the second set will be acquiring the knowledge of writing code in several languages. So here one of which is in data analysis, the language most widely used is R and Python. Most widely used is Python. However, there are several people using R, which is widely known for its statistical purposes. So the languages that you need to learn in terms of data analysis, providing data analysis report is you can start learning Python and R and have a basic understanding on how the syntax and coding is all about in those specific languages. Next step, after you have your skills ready for the coding, you have to be aware of certain libraries in terms of manipulating data or study the data, some of which are Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib or Seaborn data visualization libraries. These libraries will help you a lot in terms of understanding the data. You can pre-process your data, try to see if there are missing values, try to see if there are outliers, how you can treat them better, how you can pre-process your data sets better in order to get insights out of it. So these libraries are available and most widely used by several people, including me. If you have the skill of using this portfolio projects, this is a very well sought after skills, guys. So if you know these libraries, you have worked or have a hands-on experience on this will help you a long way. And yeah, so this is the libraries that you need to know for the first roadmap. And the final thing is the final analysis report. So the final analysis report in any data company or in any data teams that you always present is in the format of deck. So you always need to have certain insights ready in terms of percentages or in terms of any story format where you want to convey to your stakeholders that these are the insights that you have generated, and you most likely want to educate your clients or your stakeholders about what's happening within the organization in terms of data analysis, and the end result will always be end result can either be a deck or a simple Word document or a simple Excel report. So yeah, so this is the first roadmap, guys. For the second roadmap is all about data visualization dashboard. For the data visualization dashboard, some of the skills are repeated here in terms of the first thing is to always get the data. So here, if you are working on a self project, you can start with again scraping the data or use publicly available data sets. And the second step is learning the languages, again you use your Python or R. And the third is to use the libraries to understand the to pre-process your data, to again start see if there are any insights that you can generate out of this data set. And the final thing where the data visualization comes into picture is using Tableau, Power BI, Looker, and there are several on the market. Having those skills and hands-on skills on these softwares will help you in making some really nice visualization that showcases the insights and in a format of a story that helps the stakeholders to understand better. So this roadmap is all about providing a data visualization dashboard and putting onto a server or productionalizing it on server or automating it on server, so that this dashboard gets refreshed on daily basis or based on the frequency that is needed. Stakeholders or anybody, any users can you make use of this dashboard in terms of tracking a certain system or a certain business process. So yeah, so this is the second roadmap, guys. Third roadmap is machine learning. In terms of machine learning, some of these skills are again repetitive. In terms of the first one is data, where you have to again have a data in terms of making prediction, right? So the first is always extract data, and the second is to have the solid understanding of Python or R language. But I would suggest having Python knowledge will help you in developing machine learning, because there are several machine learning libraries that I'll be sharing in a few minutes. And the third is libraries. And in terms of libraries, although pandas and numpy are the basic libraries that you need to make analysis on data, for machine learning perspective you need to know be aware of a library called scikit-learn, and in that library you can make use of several algorithms that you'll be using, like for example linear regression, logistic regression, other machine learning algorithms like gradient boost, XGBoost, and there are several. So this library helps you to make use of these models, and thus you need to really know how to use this library, and this skill will help you in terms of developing a machine learning model and also test out the model and see if your model is performing better or not. Final product here is, after you have prepared a model, built a model, you have to productionalize it. That is, in terms of you have to deploy it. So for deploying, you can make use of systems like Dash GUI. This is one of the platforms used in several businesses or teams, and along with it there is a particular software that's been used, that's Flask, and this is used in terms of converting your model into an application where you put user inputs as the features, and then your model takes those inputs and run the model and predicts certain outputs or results. So these are the two things that you need in order to deploy and make use of it, so provided to the outside world. This is the third roadmap, guys. So the final roadmap is deep learning. For deep learning, it's one step ahead. You need to have all these understanding, all these skills. For example, first again you need to know how to work on data, how you have to extract data, and the second is to have a very good coding skills, and one of which I again suggest is Python, and the third is to have understanding on machine learning, or there are several other libraries called TensorFlow which you need to know and understand on how you can use a TensorFlow library. Using those library, you are going to build a neural network algorithm, or you might try to create existing algorithms. There are several algorithms present in this library which will help you to develop a deep learning model, and this is again you need to deploy it, guys. And in terms of deploying, you can again have the Flask and other rest of the things. So this is the final roadmap, and if you are interested in any one of these roadmap, these are the essential skills that you need to have, because to develop these skills and develop a whole full-fledged project, this will speak volume for you guys, because if you don't have job experience and if you're starting it out, if you have a full-fledged project which talks a lot about how you have gained skills how you have went through the project and what benefits that are you trying to uh, convey, then this roadmap helps you a lot in understanding what you have to learn and how you can really learn data science. So that is all, guys. I hope this video was useful. This video is all about the essential skills that you need to know in terms of learning data science. So yeah, that is all, guys. I hope this was useful. Please do like, share and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if was useful. Have a great day. Bye.